for coming to our school and participating in this event with us. And we should probably thank everyone who helped us out. Kevin.
Thank you to YCA, everybody.
YCA, yep. Thank you guys so much. All right, we started this event 3 years ago with 6 teams, and this year we've grown to 14 teams. Yeah, right? It's great. You are taking part in the largest youth poetry event in this city outside of LTAB, which is awesome. As your coaches will tell you, and probably more than you want to hear, being a part of LTAB will change your life. You will meet people you likely would not have met otherwise. You will hear stories and poetry from people you normally would never have talked to. You will make connections, bonds, friendships with kids that look different, live in different neighborhoods that maybe you wouldn't go to. You will hear stories of kids maybe you've never heard before. All of this is very much needed in this city.
It's imperative that this event and events like this continue in Chicago, but particularly on the South Side. We're in the midst of one of the most violent years in the history of the city. We're often told that the violence is its own fault on the South Side. While the downtown has millions of dollars being invested in it yearly, these communities that we all are a part of are regularly disinvested in. We are told schools are failing and that they need to be closed. We are told that the communities are failing and need to be gentrified. Eventually, over time, you may start to believe that you're not as good as someone on the north side or the west side. That maybe what they say about your school, your community, is true. All the while, the people saying these things never get to know you, your school, your community. This event today should prove to you that you are not failing. When you compete in LTAB, they will tell you that you are not failing. There are many things that can be done to help this side of the city, but shutting it down is not one of them.
One of the YCA teaching artists says, "We write so that others can't lie about us again." So remember, when you write, you are not only writing to get your thoughts on paper, your frustrations. You are writing to educate. You are writing to get your truth heard. This space, this microphone, every LTAB stage is a sacred place to share with the city whatever you feel you need to teach them. Share your stories of loss, stories of breakup, your love for music. Share your story of what this city should be doing to help this side of the city. There are not many spaces left that will give you that chance to get your voice out. You all, along with the guidance of your coaches, know much better than some politician what is truly needed to improve the South Side.
So when you write for LTAB, don't write a line because you think it'll get you more points. Write the line because it will teach people about your reality. Your message must be heard. The South Side needs to be heard, and you're all the people who are going to do it. So thank you for coming today. Remember to register for LTAB, coaches. All right, let's get this finals going.
Yeah, good luck. Have a great day.
Word, real quick, I know everybody is here, you know what I'm saying, for the slam to compete. I know there's going to be a winner and a loser and all of that nonsensical things. But Louder Than the Bomb and Poetry Slam as a whole, you know, it's so much bigger than that. And it's really about building these communities. And especially in light of, you know, a tragedy like what occurred yesterday, it's so important that we have these spaces in society where young people can come and be young people and be heard and meet other young people who they may not have heard. You know what I'm saying? We are living in very scary times right now in America, and I really feel like it's essential that we love one another and we just be, you know, as people. And, you know, I'm so thankful for things like Loud and the Bomb and all of that, and I truly believe that poetry is one of the first steps to making this world this place that we want it to be, right? Otherwise, if I didn't know the power that poetry could have, I would not be still doing this at this point in my life, you know what I'm saying? So make some noise for yourselves for being here.
And on that note, give it up for all the other coaches and teachers who have made it possible, because we're teachers, and we know what dealing with children is like. especially on Saturdays when we don't have to. But they do it because they don't do it for the paycheck, trust me. They do it because they love you, all right? So, with that being said, are you guys ready to start the finals of the 3rd annual Southside Slam? Come on, hey guys, listen. I'm from the suburbs, and you sound like you are all from there too. Are you ready to start the 3rd annual Southside Slam? Thank you. We did it. All right, so here are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Poets are going to come up. They can have individually or as groups. They have 3 minutes to do their piece. If they go longer than that, then they are going to be penalized. Ooh. But the rules are the rules, so the timekeeper will let us know that. No sexist, homophobic, or racist language allowed. Don't be a jerk, okay? You hear this song? This song gets me pumped up, so be careful. So you're going to have 3 minutes. You're going to have 3 rounds. Yeah. I'll start jogging in place. All right. So we're going to do 3 rounds. It's so hard to concentrate with the song on, but keep it going. I love it. We're going to do 3 rounds. So it's going to be A, B, C, and then it's going to go C, A, and then it's going to go, and it's going to keep rotating. So every team is going to have a chance to go first, second, and last. And the judges are going to score on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, so before we start the poetry slam, we are going to bring out a sacrificial poet. This poet is going to be scored by the judges as if they are part of the competition. Now, we've got 5 judges, so we're going to drop the low score, we're going to drop the high score, and we're going to take the middle 3. Sound good? All right. You guys want to meet your sacrificial poet? There are like 4 people over here want it. What about everyone else? You want to meet your sacrificial poet? Ow!
I don't have the sacrificial.
Okay.
Oh, right. I forgot it was that guy. Word. This sacrificial poet is a graduate of this here high school team, Inglewood. And in fact, he and all members of last year's team, Inglewood team, got involved when they were freshmen, 4 or 5 years ago. They stayed involved with the slam, did a bunch of amazing things. And last year, this man just came through louder than a bomb and just killed everything. He won the individual slam, and he is about to melt all of y'all faces off right now, y'all. Make some noise for a blue.
You're a jerk. 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 Jerk.
Oh, y'all some jerks. How y'all feeling though? Y'all feeling good? Energy check. Y'all feeling good? All right. As Lamar said, my name is Blue. Graduate. Wait, let me start this over. My name is Blue. I represent the team from Team Inglewood. That's what she said. The title of this piece, Whatever You Are, be a good one. I love exceptions. Except when I'm discriminated against because of my hood. I'm a product from my environment. My home, my hood produces legends. I'm just an inaccurate statistic lingering the south side streets of Chicago. Labeled everywhere I go like I harbor a name tag that reads, "Hi, my name is Inglewood. How may I harm you?" I'm named after my dad. But we don't have the same middle names. And seeing how my mother raised him like she did, I notice our similarities. My friends wonder why she never calls me Keith. I don't know the difference between a nigger and a nigga. I'm pretty sure I'm one of them. My Crayola color will never be good enough to be scribbled in the American's flag color spectrum. I could only be 2 stars and have 3 strikes. There's an American flag on the rooftop of Big Sam's Liquors, dancing to windy instrumentals shredded, hanging on for dear life. I dance a lot. Half of the time for no reason, but I dance. Consciously and unconsciously sometimes. It's just what ordinary people do. People who feel obligated to counter-argue, proving wrong deceptive assumptions, label us extraordinary. People who paints happiness over struggle and doesn't consider it a masquerade, label us stage artists, label us legends, label us acrobats. As we attempt to limbo under horizontal totem poles, label us. Or better yet, don't. My skin, a full-body Post-it note that reads, minority, to those with authority, prioritizing on the youth as their highest priority. A malleable, see, we only have illiterate minds, so they place us behind bars in hopes we read between the lines. No school, so my first degree was murder, leaving me second degree burned, and I never mastered my third degree. Master don't want us no learn. The positive, when I do average stuff, I get an abundance of glory. The negative, there's expectations of me so low that when I do average stuff, I get an abundance of glory. I am the most average nigga you ever met. If you ever got a chance to meet me, the stage artist, the living legend, the acrobat, I'm pretty sure I'm all of them. The ordinarily extraordinary humans, I'm pretty sure we're all of them. That's that piece. Thank you.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, I'm Iman, representing Curie's Lyrical Revolution. Right on, right on. All right, the name of this piece is called Ode to My Mother. My tears gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my windows, and I can't see it all. But even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Your tea's gone cold and you're wondering why. Pictures on the wall are cold. His pictures hang motionless, stationary, inert. Unmoving tears that fall from your eyes are fixed on his pictures. These pictures are quiet. Silent souls in boxes that are moved and moving motionless figures whose pictures are taken. You take what you give, but you give what you can't take, and I can't take it no more. The ish that you give, so I give it back to you on the dish that I have to wash, and I'm tired of seeing his reflection in this dish, tired of the dust collecting on his pictures, dried like desert nights placed in front of the cactus and the tear ducts of your eyes, waited for the day to see you cry, waited for your droughts to end, causing my doubts of if you really do love this man who hangs in this picture, whose picture hangs on these walls. These walls are cold and silent, but screams louder than the screams I scream in my head as I feel his finger and thumb raise my head to his picture to see a stiff smile. Stiff as a broad day, makes me stiff in my back and neck and narrow my eyes, but still I can never pray. Obituaries tell the date of his life, beginning and ending. Understand that his life has ending to no new beginnings, leaving off where he left. I often wondered why his pictures were in a home not of his own, a visible sight for everyone to see. How can you post his face on a wall when he has never stepped foot in this house to face these walls? He has never stopped. His perfectly captured face fades in the sunlight, cracked through the curtains. The crevices you reveal to his face burn in the sunlight. Burn in the sun. My dear mother, I say to you, those cracked crevices in your eyes are filled with the crust that opens as you open your eyes. I say, mama, warm up your tears, wipe the windows and the crust in your eyes. Deliver your soul from Eve in the garden of your fears to show emotion. I fear. My dear mother, I feel that you fell out of love with this pictured man. His heaven-bound spirit catches tears in you as they both fall again. I say, mama, your tears are still cold. I say, Mama, your tears are still cold, but I still wonder what it would have been like to have a dad, not even a father, but a dad. But until then, you need to warm up your teas and your tears, Mom. Until then, they still are so cold. Your tears gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
My name is Mike from Julian, repping Mike Terrace. Yeah, that's right. The name of this poem is called My Dagger. My dagger. Let this dagger kill those who oppose me. Let it heal those who accept me. Let this dagger forgive those who neglect me. Let this dagger produce poetry. My blood drips from this dagger straight from the vein into this parchment. My brain's cluttered. It's a family of 4 in a studio apartment. Maybe an electric chair could stimulate my mind, then I can focus on one topic instead of 29. See, I'm the next Aristotle, but you gotta give me time. With one swift twist of the wrist, this dagger can make or break your shine. I'm a noble gas, my common foes are alkaline. With this dagger, prepare for a cataclysm. Bathe in these words, it's a lyrical baptism. This dagger is my friend, it gets me and my mannerisms. This dagger was with the greats, Homer, Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, Martin Luther King Jr., Barack Obama, and now I'm here, trying to speak my own truth in a little rhyme book. See, I'm an articulate terrorist, call me a rhyme crook. Look, this dagger's my channel, my ingenuity makes it flow. That lady's got Bella Dream in her head, that's a female I need to know. It's the skinny revolution, you got a problem? We can go, see, cause I'm more than just lyrically exemplary. I'll beat you with one arm like Nemo did, and that kid couldn't even pronounce that he was living when he was living in this anemone. Dang, I'm sorry. See, I'm cold like a midnight in the Sahara, and I'm also a genius, so gentlemen, please hide your daughters, cause I'm swift with the pen. This dagger gives me confidence. I provide the potency, weak people were robbed of it, and I'm the reason criminals will give up their hostages, cause I talk right, and I got the mind to be a CEO. That's what my mom said. With this dagger, prepare for a torture. With me leading the way, get ready for a new world order. It's the South Side in the building, where racism's horror, brought to life on this stage. I'm sorry. This dynasty's over. Get ready for the TNT age. This dagger is oblivion. This dagger is chaos. This dagger's a ghost. I'm performing a seance. This dagger is sanity. This dagger is mental. This dagger is any topic you find sensible. This dagger is you and I. This dagger is my pencil. That's that piece.
All right. This one is called Her Body. Sweet scents, lips like a rose, eyes like stars. Yeah. All of this is not yours. Your scent is borrowed only for a short time. Your lips are plastered despite the taste of them, and your eyes are not the ones that I see, but at the beauty of the cover-up that blinds us all. Is beauty you or your accessories? The bodies of superstars is the image we attain and the ones that we see as beauty. But true beauty contains no semblance of overlay. You yourself are but a painted lady with feet and toes that are painted as well as colored or extended. Your legs are shaped through pain. Your hips and your waist, are those yours truly? For who is to know? That flat belly, who is to know? And those breasts, I like for them to be real, but who is to know? We spiral down to your shoulders and your arms, nothing wrong there, unless marred by tattoos and bands of all sorts. And your hands, like your feet, painted and sculpted. To your neck, hung 3 inches lower by the neck lace, pulling you to your barren graces of the ground. The makeup on your face, a make-up story on your face. Tiny baubles hanging from your ears, pulling away the attention to detail and hypnotizing glance. Your hair even, an extension of your beauty, extended unnaturally or colored infamously. A body of embroidery that traps your free spirit. It's a cage, a gilded cage.
but a cage nonetheless. Please, show me your beautiful eyes, the windows to your soul, so I can speak past the cliches and into your heart. Your cheeks that rolls through you, blushing when I stare, and I let you know I hear the truth, because I do care.
And the poem I'm going to present to you all is called Let Me Shine. Dear Lord, let me shine. Let these lyrics on this page when I get up on the stage go in mine. Yeah, they told me to take my time, but I'm running out. Like a village in a famine over drought, let them feel what I'm about. All hope lost and then they filled with doubt while I'm looking out. I need a label and a scout because I'm reaching out. Dear Lord, let me shine. Let these lyrics on this page and I get up on the stage go in mine. Yeah, they told me to take my time, but I'm running out. Like a village in a famine over drought, let them feel what I'm about. All hope lost and then they filled with doubt while I'm reaching out. I need a label and a scout because I'm looking out. I'm like, man, I'm better. I'm hotter than the summer, hit hotter than May weather. I'm like May's weather. Once it starts to rain, it's like my rain forever. And I can't hold back. How the heck I'm gonna let up? Raysean going in until I take out your umbrella. Cause I'm a track strutter. I prefer to get that cheddar. Label lyrics bullet and my mouth was liberator. Cause I'm looking at you rappers and you know I'm getting fed up. Some people do success, others they dream not. Cause I work ethic, bitch, I'm just trying to not. Can I shine? Dear Lord, let me shine. Let me shine bright. Oh, my name in the limelight. Oh, my name in that magazine. When I rep my team, NOI, everything. Raysean, every time I see my spirit has been crushed. The brothers who put me down, haters can eat my dust. I'm taking off to the top where I'm headed. I'm only 16 and I'm afraid I'm gonna wreck shit. Cause I don't have to wake up. I tell people wake up. It's just more important, so I gotta keep my faith up. Fakes in the game, but they ballin' like the Lakers. See, I rap for the people, not the phone. Because if I was, you probably been with it. I probably been to it, and the game been finished. But I'm a contradiction, see, I'm hot and cold with it. I'll never hold it back from my heart and soul in it. Love is what I got in the low clothes. Maybe see this nice thing, hours and oppositions. Thinking about the world, hoping brothers will listen. I run into the game, not a game of course religion, so I flip it on his head. The top is when I'm sitting check. Running far, working hard on the grind. Trying to scrape a little paper so I make the money mine. Regardless of the time, working hard to get it done. See, I do it for other people, so regardless I'm shine. Fighting to stay alive. Struggling to survive. See, that's a piece of learning the stuff I have been deprived. Mistakes made. Now it's the truth over lies. I do it for the people was where I thrive. I'm the dream that my music can be used as a guide. To uplift the spirit and improvement to the mind. So yeah, I can accept. Hate's what you expect. Getting hot like the fumes you want to hell from the jet. Homie, it's not as cool. Turn your back, but you regret. See the haters on me. Y'all think I'm jumping you in debt. Right? Turn the light, get the game, and show respect. And my pen and my pad. I'm coming to the left. Let me shine.
Hi, my name is Cece. I am representing Carrie's Revolution. I always wondered what it would be like to be black boy in the neighborhood, hood, hiking hoodies, hiding from the hood. See, I want to jump my pants like brothers, sled it down to the waistline, no frown lines. They don't like to be frowned upon. Smell the colors though, from Greenwood to University, be appropriate in your attire, choose the right color patterns. Be accepted. Learn that this is survival of the fittest, understand that this is how I'm living, fearful. I would be known as another black boy in the neighborhood, a ganger, banger, a nigga amongst niggas who knows the elderly to clutch their purses. I bet they have 911 on speed dial. They see what they want to see, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, your eyes can deceive you, honey. You look through rearview mirrors and see me coming. Glad it takes your foot off the brake, getting ready to accelerate you with locks on your car that I can hear from a distance. I've learned to punch my body. They say black boys wear dark colors. But see, when I wore light colors, they were the wrong colors, like the police, they're on fire, because the heat ain't no block trouble, because the white color don't seem to got no trouble. They rest like trouble clubs. Well, we kill like it's a new way of breathing. We kill like it's a new way of breathing. We've been killing like it's
I'm so easily vulnerable with my life, with myself. Resentment, the ones who actually look out for me. I pray for forgiveness, but I still fight. Now when I go to God in prayer, the guilty spirits just rain up. Never leave me alone. I pray hypocrite in the eyes of God and the eyes of man. I'm a hypocrite. I wear the mask. Living for two spirits and not choosing one. I care more about my flesh than the Savior. No tithes, no offering, no 10%. I'm telling you, he get none. Wanna know why? I'm a no-blood, low-down, selfish, greedy, lie-stealing, desecrated vessel. I know why I'm wrong. I know what I've done in life. I know who I am. I'm a good person. Why do I need you to tell me? Why do I need to pretend? Why couldn't I just listen to my mom and actually just stay in church? Look at me now. I'm sagging. I'm wearing the hottest shoes. I got paper. I'm smoking dope. I'm drinking liquor. And I'm disrespecting each and every girl I come across because she looks so mean. But I'm glad that I got someone to look up to because the Savior is the one.
And I'll be representing Miracle Revolution. I am not a toy, but if I could, I would be an Xbox 360, or at least that's the only way they'll pay attention to me. And like your porno magazines, you only look at literally. I'm representing Mike Terrace, and the poem that I'm about to do is true, and the name of it is Sabrina. Little mistake to her mother, but the baby of the church. She had on her pretty ruffled pastel dress with her cream baby doll shoes and her powder pink socks. Her pigtails shine brightly in the sunlight from the grease that was smoothly placed upon her parted lines. I left her with a kiss, and she held my hand as we made our way to those white pillars, stained glass windows, and red pews. Now, on the other side of the world was Sabrina. She walked with a certain grace, her maturity level ranked higher than most of the girls in Jadasy. She was everything. The lead singer, the lead praise dancer, and even the Reverend's granddaughter. The little mistake was in awe of such beauty. But even the beauty could be a beast, and in every flock there's always a wolf trying to imitate a sheep. So what started out as admiration was conformed into her invitation to take what was rich and pure from little mistake to her mother, but the baby of the church. Little mistake to her mother, but the baby of the church. I was just a mistake to my mother, but Sabrina called me baby. Out of all the boys' lips she could have kissed, she chose mine. Out of all the things to take, she chose to take my innocence. Shh. Don't you say a word of this. It'll be our little mistake. Oops, I mean secret. Her sophomore breath whispered it as her fingernails traced upon my intimate. My mind, she emptied it. My soul, she had consumed in my body. It was never the same. The sickness, they labeled it molestation. It's most common in women, so mothers, please get your daughter some vaccinations, because if she's not the prey, then she's the predator. Sabrina seen in me what she used to have herself, so it was only natural to take away my sense of security, my happiness, and my non-financial wealth. I hate to be touched by women, because if she's not the prey, then she's the predator. If she's not the prey, then she's the predator. Predator she's not if she is prey. Because it brings all these confusing thoughts and feelings. My mind has become unwilling to accept that everyone isn't out to get me. But the cycle ends with me. I'm taking off these chains of my personal enslavement and becoming free. As I make my way back to those white pillars, stained glass windows, and red pews, there she is, the little mistake that I loved so many years ago. Surprisingly, with a smile that shines brighter than a legion of angels. I greeted her with a kiss. She held my hand, and we both said, goodbye confusion, goodbye pain, and goodbye Sabrina.
Learned to wallow with the weight of polyethylene-coated cotton between her legs. Her mother will smile, weary-eyed, and show her the cabinet beneath the bathroom sink with the pretty yellow, green, pink, purple plastic. She'll tell her to choose a canvas to catch the weaklings of the mural on her ceiling. Don't ever let it be called mess. Always look the sales clerk in the eyes. There was a time when women were required to place their money in a box to avoid speaking to drugstore salesmen and quietly take the bag of sanitary napkins from the counter themselves. Don't ever let it feel like a secret. Remember that it is not a curse. Next month, she will learn to let the cloth bubble, toil, trouble for 30 seconds before rinsing with hot water. She will learn to let the corners of her eyes burn but not bubble over when the boy points and laughs at the cherry circle blooming at the back of her pants at lunchtime. Grass, rabbit skins, sponges, knit fabric, wet soil, so many buckets set out to catch this peculiar rain we make. These waste bins filled with bushels of molten ruby wrapped in tissue could have been a multitude of angels in my room. Could have been a freshly painted apartment for some new tenant not yet come. Don't ever let it feel like a burden, even when you are sprawled sweaty across the bedspread, doped up on Motrin, clutching your abdomen, asking, where did this strange thundering appendage come from? Who took my organs out and left this churning chunk of matter in its place? It may never make you feel pretty. It will make you feel alive. Tonight, Mother will find wet splotched garments hung up on the shower wall. Her daughter cowering near the bathroom sink, trying to remember when, where, how she could have possibly made this big of a mistake. Mother will find towels and round bottles, give them to her daughter, tell her you are a museum unto yourself. Priceless exhibits stream down your legs. Clean them up, but do not ever feel sorry.